Now tuning in to Stay Today to the Point Radio.
I'm becoming an old.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Stay to the Point Radio on WFBS 98.1. I am your host, Sirewave.
Yo, it's your boy Fuego Beats.
And we are Stay to the Point Radio, man. It's been a couple weeks. We've been out and about, man. A lot of moving around, a lot of things getting taken care of. We had to take a quick 2-week hiatus, but we are back with another one. And we back on the stream, back on the live, back with another one. DJ Khaled, and then another one.
We the best. All right, let me stop.
I'm still trying to figure out what DJ Khaled does. I'm really truly trying to figure out what he does.
Yo, it sounded like he had money. At some point in his life, and then started financing. Cause yo, me and you would be all on point if we had bread. If our families had like oil.
Right.
We'd be just hip hop moguls for no reason.
Right.
I would probably own like the Soul Train Music Awards or something like that. You know what I mean? Or BET. You know what I'm saying? I invest in BET Uncut again.
BET Uncut.
Where all Nelly's videos are.
You Tip Drill and all that, man. You know how much of a killing that? I mean, but nowadays, you know, that was like.
Yeah, I know that was. You're right. They got soft porn on NBC now.
Yeah.
So it's
like
you know
it's,
I mean?
you're not going to make big business. Nobody's waiting up and staying up for BET Uncut anymore.
Yo, it's funny. It's sad as for the cats we went to school with was waking up like that was a porn. Like they was like, yo, I can't wait to stay up till midnight. My brother's coming. Like, yo, y'all really doing that?
Yo, you remember back in the day, man, they used to have this one cartoonish. You know what I'm talking about. It had cartoonish porn. No, it was back in the day. It was I think it was what is that called? Swim?
Oh, Adult Swim.
Adult Swim, yeah.
Oh, all them joints, yeah. That's official. That's what we were getting in trouble for doing things.
Yes. Back at the time where they had the black box, man, with the red numbers, 95 and 99 and all that, bro. You know what I'm talking about.
I know, yeah. Like that one uncle got that. So you like, yo, I'm about to go in there.
Yo,
they go to bed early.
In fact.
Hornballing up. Like,
dude,
yo, we gonna try that next weekend.
Dude, you remember? And the box never was completely covered because it was open. Like, because you know there was some chip that was in that bitch. Like, and then when the cable guy comes in, you just take the box completely out, dude.
Yeah. You take the whole thing out. You just take that joint out.
Yeah, I still remember my dad paid $150 for that joint, bro.
Yeah,
I was
like,
like,
how much it cost, and that was a lot of money.
Back there, yeah.
He was like, yo, right now, I'd be like, let me get 3 of them joints.
For real.
Flip 2 for $250. I'm gonna make $500 off of one. Like, let's go.
For real.
He was like $150. Whoa.
For real. Nah, but you can't do big business with that now. Nowadays they got Stream TV, bro. You could just pay $16 and you get everything you need.
Or you could just get it free.
Or you could just get it free. But you that's what I'm saying. But the thing is you gotta look for it. And then how long is it gonna be consistent? How long is it gonna stream before you have to switch to another stream? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, I'm sorry. My father's let me ask you, okay. You use Instacart ever?
Instacart?
Yeah, Instacart.
No.
So like during this pandemic, everybody they was like trying not to go in grocery stores. Older people with sicknesses, things like that. So my pops was using Instacart, so they deliver groceries, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he asking me for random things now, and he trying to ask me things for stuff that we only had in New York, and specific for like Spanish Harlem type shit, and like like they don't have that here. Like I'm like, dude, you know you in Virginia now, and there's no you talking if you want Spanish stuff or whatever. Ain't no Puerto Ricans like that here. We talking El Salvador, Peruvian. That's all you getting.
Right.
Maybe some fake Mexican stuff because that's not authentic.
Right.
Like that's all you getting. But then he said something like he want the Illuminati app. I was like, okay, I ain't even going to answer that on an app because he might. I think he made a mistake or somebody hacked. Because I'm like,
Illuminati.
What does that even mean, sir?
I don't know either. And I'm matter of fact, don't send me that shit again because I'm work for the government. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need is for them to trace. Yo, are you part of, and then
the cartel, they got it. That's that island connection, and they be like, yeah, y'all starting a new version. Y'all got something going on. Let me have a matching beard. There's a rap.
Oh
like,
my
What's
God.
y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Crazy. That's what's up.
Yeah, that is what's up. But yo, we got a great show for y'all today, man. We're gonna talk a little bit of Mrs. Jada Pinkett Smith and her affair with August Alsina and the little meeting that she had.
I remember his name.
Yeah, the dude that made "Do You Like That? Do You Like It?" That's all we know him for.
Dude, I didn't even know what he did. To be honest with you, I really did.
Yeah, he was an R&B singer.
It's weird. This whole thing is weird. Like, okay, you know that song what we did, Entanglement with August. That's right, right. That's it.
Right.
So it's funny. So Vivian was trying to remember, and she was like, "Mama, what was that song that you was playing for us the other day?" And then Lourdes said, "Entanglement with August," and I'm like, wow, like damn, even the kids getting involved. Crazy.
That's why we calling this show.
Like,
that's why we calling this show Entanglement. So yeah, man, it's we got that for you. We also got Mayfair, which is usually like an online, you could go shopping for, I don't know, household products from pillows to lights to curtains and different things like that. Is actually an undercover sex trafficking site.
That's what we think. That's what it's all pointing to. I believe it.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know who researched this and who brought this up, but it's really crazy. We're going to get into that as well. I bumped into some videos. I would definitely want us to check out people coming up with their own solutions or why they feel this way. And we got some little rants here. We got What the Fuego that we definitely got to put quite a bit of people. Since we've been taking 2 weeks off, we have a lot. We're going to try not to make it a lot. We're going to try to shorten it as much as possible because I don't want to have a 2-hour show. We really want to stick to a 1-hour show. So we're going to stick to it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to throw this little man cave intro real quick for y'all. And coincidentally, Will Smith is in the front of
it. That's
hot. Yo. So we are back after that intro of Will Smith saying, that's hot. Let's talk about it. Jada Pinkett Smith, man. She actually put herself at the red table. If y'all don't know what the red table conversation or red table show is Jada Pinkett Smith, her mother and her daughter's show that is on Facebook Live. They under Facebook and all this and that. And she actually put herself. There was a lot of allegations with August Alsina making a promo run with his album, talking about how he had an affair with Jada Pinkett Smith, that they had a sexual healing within each other. And he fell in love. And then she turned around and said, I'm done. And she got back with Will, and the rest is history. So now he put it out there as Will Smith kind of like gave permission. So it was a lot of stuff that was going around, rumors going around, and they felt like they need to clear it up. And for celebrities, it's such a big couple like this, for them to have to clear it up, you already know it's something big, right? So they got together, and here's a little, well, not really a bit piece. We're gonna break it into pieces as much as possible, and we're gonna take it from there. Matter of fact, let me get my shit together real quick. I'm gonna zoom this real quick.
No, my headphones went out for a second. Go ahead. You can keep talking.
Oh no, you good. I'm trying to fix this video up real quick, so for everybody to see. Let me see. We play this song.
You're still talking. Go ahead and continue.
No, you good.
Oh, there go
Willie.
Okay, go ahead.
Big Willie. Pause. I can't even say Big Willie, dude. Yeah, I turned. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, here you go.
Absolutely.
For whatever reason.
So what happened, Jada?
Okay, so let's start with, I guess about 4.5 years ago.
Yeah,
I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August. And we actually became really, really good friends. And it all started with him just needing some help. You know, me wanting to help his health, his mental state.
Because for me, that was the thing when Aug first came around, he was really sick.
He was really, really sick, yeah.
And the outpouring for him from our family was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found all those different resources, you know, to help pull him through. And from there, you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided...
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though.
Yeah,
Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Well, at that particular...
All right, so they over here, as you can see, they talking about some how you know, one thing at the beginning. Look, I was talking to Tammy about this. This show could get real spacey. Is it just me, or this show could really get spacey? Like they professional therapists. They picked up Alsina like he was a puppy in the street, and kind of were like, he was really sick, so we took him in and we fed him, got him all the help that he needed to get him right. You know, as if he was just homeless. You know, I didn't feel that too much. I'm like, look, let's get realistic here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. You're not just gonna pick up a stranger and be like just giving him all these resources and maybe spending your money on somebody's mental health off back like that. So for them to come off as if they were just, you know, just these well thought out people to just come up and just start helping people like that. Let's be realistic, bro. Let's not put this man under the table by calling him that he was sick. That shouldn't have been mentioned about his mental health. Let's just say, hey, y'all got together, y'all met each other, and y'all became really well off. Let's not talk about this man's mental health. That's why I didn't like about part of this, what I didn't like about this interview. I don't know how you feel about the first part, Foy. What do you think, man?
Shoot, I was talking, my bad. I agree with you. I think they were also talking about, though, his physical health because he has a kidney or the autoimmune disease.
Okay.
So at that time he had collapsed. He was, you know, going through that mental. I mean, they're not physicians, so like you said, to your point, they're probably talking about the mental and everything. So it wasn't really important.
It wasn't.
What I've heard this show before, and where I've lost it with Jada over the years is because she's becoming fake. It doesn't seem like she's genuine like she used to be, or maybe she was fake then. Maybe this is real. She is an actor, and or actress, and so is Will. Yeah. So you never know. You know what I mean? I just feel like she became a little bit too, like she was more down to earth.
Right.
When we fell in love with her.
Right.
Of course she was young. But as the years progressed, she still was down to earth. When Will and them were together, Arsenio Hall show, they were still down to earth. Now it feels like both of them is on another plane, you know, and just a little bit different and a little bit phony in certain things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it looks rehearsed.
Right.
Like, on the real, that's you're talking about that. You're like, marriages go through it. You know, you want to meet. Like, come on, you want to have a real conversation with the person you spend every day with.
Right.
You're going to talk like me and you talk. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Or even you and Tammy. Like, that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think it could have been like, let's get to the point. This is not about August. This is about the fact that I smashed somebody. You gave me permission. What was up with that? Nobody needs to know all that extra.
Yeah. So let's continue with this part right here.
Particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over. You know?
We were over.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there,
the famous
you
word.
know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement. with August. One thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, you know, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Hold up. Entanglement, right? I know what it means, but the way she was using it, and due to the fact that it's... Huh?
It's to soften it.
Right.
Like an
But
entanglement. Like I can call you, you know, you're very misguided and sort of ignorant, or I can call you a dumbass
right.
idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like I can say that.
And I thought the same thing. Like, and she was softening it as if she wasn't doing the wrong. Like, I wasn't so wrong on this.
Absolutely.
I was wrong, but let's not be extreme, and I'm going to be a professional. But my immature self at just this moment, it sounds like a sex position. Entanglement. We got entangled.
We'll get to that later.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission, because we were separated amicably.
Yeah.
And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, which he's not.
I think so. I mean, because this is your red table, and you like brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened.
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship.
Yes, it was a relationship, absolutely. I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself.
All right. Now, I'm not going to continue on with this one, this video.
Because you're making me mad. It's pissing me off a little bit. I'm just joking. Go ahead, though.
So why is my speaker not working? Hopefully it's recording. It's saying that my speaker isn't working.
Please be recording, because this is good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
And I know how it goes. When you go through a whole show, and it doesn't.
Right, exactly. So,
you can, I was going to say, I can actually hit record on my end.
Yeah, do that.
Just in case?
Just in case. Go ahead and do that.
And you got to give me permission, though.
Okay, do that.
All right. Give me permission.
I don't see anything yet.
Okay, I put it up there.
Yep. No, I don't hear nothing, sir.
Yo, you don't see nothing?
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm
you
talking
don't
to Keys. But I don't see nothing on your side either.
Yeah, it says, please request recording permission from the host.
Okay.
So I don't know where you do that at.
Yeah,
by my name, maybe? Or when it comes to participants? Maybe it's that?
I don't know.
And it goes more?
I don't know. But,
you can also make me the host real quick.
oh, I could just record.
Or you could just I thought you did that. That's what I thought you. Okay, yeah, we got it. We got it, just in case.
Just
Backups. We know what we doing now.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. So
Mark, he's in an entanglement with his headphones and shit.
Oh, that's a fact.
His audio.
He's doing. I don't know what he's doing over there. He's struggling. Look, all you got to do, right, is plug it up and then press the button that says on. This is blinking, bro. It's blinking. It's warning. What? I can't hear you. Throw some gang signs. Oh, I don't know that gang sign.
That's what you said. What you spelled out, Bobby Brown and Tide Water? Was that what it is?
Oh, yo, we go clean cars without water.
No, he didn't. I tried to refrain from it.
No, I didn't. You know me. You know me. It's gonna if it comes up, I'm gonna say it. But yo, let's get back to what we were talking about.
All right. So yeah, then
Jada Pinkett Smith. Keys, you good now? No, are you not? I can't hear you, sir. Are you working on it? Oh, okay, got it. Heard it. Bet.
Go to your settings, your audio settings, and you have to point it to the mic. I mean, or by the mic there's a drop down.
Yeah, and then cut the LeBron beard off. So with that being said, all right, with Jada. with Jada, right? I think again, it's the fact that entanglement, how she was trying to soften the blow. She went and continued on and saying how she was very unhappy for a very long time. And I could understand how Will could feel like shit hearing that, right? You know, because one thing as a man, you always want your, especially your significant other, to be happy. So when you see your significant other and then voicing it, especially that she's very unhappy for a very long time, I know that might have hit him hard. There you go.
I bet.
Oh, he
All
turned,
right.
he turned it on, but
You,
My bad, yo.
No,
you
you
good.
good.
You straight. You straight.
All right.
You know that.
So like what we saying, Keys, we were just reviewing the Jada Pinkett video with her talk about entanglement with Alsina, August. So we were just pretty much dissecting it on the fact that how she tried to soften it with the entanglement instead of saying, "Hey, I had an affair," you know, I had a relationship, and we had sex, different things like that. Kind of just, but she kept it therapeutic.
Yeah.
And how she felt that she was very unhappy. Will was very unhappy. And I like the fact that Will kept it real by saying, I got to get you back for that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, I got to get you. She was like, no, you got me back. So and it's also it's good to see this because of the fact of the matter is like, you got the ignorant people that just because you don't see it, doesn't mean that it's not happening.
Yeah.
When they say that, oh, this is the perfect couple, this is relationship goals, this, that, and the third. Look at this perfect couple that everybody was saying that was perfect. Jada and Will, you know, have great kids, they successful, this, that, and the third. And look at them. They almost damn near called it quits. And a lot of people didn't know. So it was good to see. But, which I'm going to put him on What the Fuego. August Alsina is going to be on this What the Fuego because I'm starting to see, we talked about this, I'm starting to see a lot of men with female tendencies, you know.
And I'm going to talk to you about that too because I wasn't at first on the page with that, but I got on there this week.
Yeah. Like Nay is a good friend of mine. We've known each other for a very long time. Shanae. She felt like, yo, he's voicing his emotions and all this and that. Whatever the case is, not about that. If you want to voice your opinion, go ahead and go to a church. Go to a preacher. Talk to a preacher. Don't talk to the whole world and make it a promotional run. And your album still, nobody cared for it. They still wanted to talk about Jada. So what it did, you took away from your album instead of putting the attention on the album. Because that's all people care for you for. Was the fact that you were a home wrecker. Because I don't care what Will and Jada said, oh, he wasn't a home wrecker. No. He almost damn near was.
True.
Because that could have put them in a bad situation to where now it's like, yo, why even continue with this? I'm doing me, you doing you. Let's keep it as. Let's be co-parents. So, yeah, he attempted to be a home wrecker, you know? And let me ask y'all this. What is it about Jada Pinkett Smith and Erykah Badu that has these dudes going, wow, bro?
So I'm gonna start. That's where I want to jump, right? I want to jump to that. That's a good segue to it. One, back to what you were saying, I do think he should be on What the Fuego in general. He was young though. So think about it. There's a young dude, and you know when we was young. I fell in, not in love, but I really wanted to rock with this chick that was like 38, 39. I'm like 19. Right? She's significantly older. Matter of fact, her son was older than me. And she didn't have him as a teenager like that. Like he was a couple years, you know what I mean? So she was like it's not like a mother figure, but it's like, damn, she's still pretty. And she's just like you can, I hate to say like how men could roll young girls in, is the same way women can do even more. Because she's got the beauty, the experience. You know he shouldn't put it on him like no 22-year-old will do. You know what I'm saying? And then she was there for him in his mental breakdowns, or you know what I mean by mental breakdowns, but his low time when he was sick. And all of that. He was there. So he's like, yo, you done got me. If he was just smashing is one thing, but he got feelings. Once you get feelings, that means she got into his emotions and his brain. Not if he's just smashing, then it's just smashing. You a home wrecker. You just running through chicks. It don't even matter. But he thought it. I may could build something with her, cause she's not with Will. Maybe I could do something.
Right.
She's like, and every young boy understand. A lot of times when older women want to get at you, that's all they want to do is get at you. So it's the same thing you want to do when you're 22 to the young 19 or 20-year-old girl. You don't really want a relationship. You just want to smash. That's what a lot of older women do. Because you got to think about it. Will Smith, you. Based on just successfulness, maturity, and everything, think about that for a second. All you young guys. Because you will go through it. I've seen it. I personally got schooled by older cats, so that's why I didn't go through it, but I would have fell in the same boat if I would have done that. But in that respect, like I when people were saying his emotion and all that sort of stuff, he doing it for album set, like, and trying to get more notoriety, and he did a good job because his ass is trending, even if it's negative, he's trending.
Sure.
So he did a good job with that. But to your point, album, still sucks to everybody. I didn't hear it, so I'm not gonna say it sucks.
No, I haven't heard it either. I mean, it actually turned me off. It turned me off to even wanting to hear it. So.
Yeah, and that's true. And that's true. But I mean, think about it right here. The famous person that we all know, that's a freaking mogul in this entertainment game that hasn't done shit, and that's the Kardashians. All they did was a whack ass sex video she did. Didn't do nothing for most of us. It was whack. Everybody can agree with that. But she became famous, so that's sort of, they all taking that same, like, that example. That's when he's just doing it, the male version. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah.
So Keith, what do you feel about it, man? How you feel about the whole August and Jada Pinkett here?
It's just like what Fuego said in regards to the whole thing about the young dude, older chick kind of fantasy. Like, we all had that one time where we wanted to be with an older woman, or like in her 40s and everything like that. In regards to, and a lot of older women, the cougars, as they call, they like the pool boy come over to clean the pool, her husband's away, and they with so and so like that. It's the same bullshit, man, with the older women. But like he said, you gotta watch out for that, man. Like, especially with these older women today that are actually messing with men that are already in relationships.
Right.
You got to take that example. You got to take, like what he just said in regards to that, about the whole thing about watching these older women, because the night after you, as soon as they see you got a little paper, they're gonna be after you.
I mean,
they see you coming up and they don't want, they don't want to settle for that older guy. They don't want that. They don't want the older dude that's on the bench, retired and done. They want the young stud that's coming into the game.
Yeah, you got that. You definitely got those type of Krugers, but you know what I'm saying? You also have women that knows what majority of the older women know what they want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the fact of the matter is either the men their age or older are not doing it for them. And also, especially if they have a sort of energy about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go out. I want to hang out. I want to go to restaurants. I want to eat. Not talking about just clubs and strip clubs or nothing like that. I'm talking about just really, like, go out and travel. And if you have these old heads that just don't want to do shit, like, okay, well, let me get with these young guys that have that ambition, that has that passion to go out and do something. So you got those women as well that kind of like, they know what they want. They want that energy.
That's y'all are. I mean, y'all hitting it like like out the park today, because that's 100% of like my thoughts. And I noticed that we as men, we decline as we get older. To be honest with you, even men in general, the average man's sex drive goes down a little bit. That's why the pills come in place for certain men above 40 in the 50s, things like that. Right. Women, they increase their shit. That's what I mean. When I was 19, I was like, she gonna turn me out. I gotta get that 30 plus. I can't mess with no young chick. You know what I'm saying? Then the men, when they older, they need that youthfulness on their arm that the older women don't really do, right? Most of the time. So they like that young girl, that 22-year-old, and they 47. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing. But the women, they want that same energy level. And the dude is like, can I just sit here and watch the game? Can you leave me the hell alone? Can I just chill? And this dude is like, sex, like Fred Flintstone with Benton. You know what I'm saying? Like they bugging. They like you ain't have to ask them. They pants off already, like ready to go. They don't care about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's one of those things. But I mean, I think that, like I said, I think that she, you know, a lot of times, and we can talk about this. I don't know if you're gonna go to break or just talk straight through all of this. But
We should go.
they, you know, if you want to pause it, just let me know. But a lot of times, like I'm looking at the way women are looking at men. Everybody is jumping on the fact that August, he corny for that, he this, that, and the other. But if it was reversed, and it was Will Smith with a young chick, maybe Will, because Will's at a different status than other people. But in general terms, if that was a male that was in their 40s, 50s, and it was a young 23-year-old girl that was friends with their son or their daughter, would people be saying the same thing? Probably not. They would be thinking that dude, mind you, men would be how men been reacting. You know what I'm saying? Same way. Some men say he's a piece of shit for that. Some men, you know, I'm talking about the guy, if it was roles were reversed, some would be like, who cares? You know what I mean? But women tend to jump on that side. Well, men always do it. And you always dog us for it. So now when we dog you, it's a problem.
You bring up a good point, though, in regards to if the roles were reversed. Like, what if Will Smith was messing with a younger woman? What kind of feedback would he get from that? So that's a good thought about that, though.
I think he would get. Even though it's Will, I think he would get crushed. Like, because people we fall, and this is not just this people in general, but it's specifically talking about us of a lot of black people, a lot of people of color. We fall in love with certain people. So I was talking this about way back, like if this, like Jada Pinkett, okay, let's say Jada Pinkett, and then let's say what happened with Gail when everybody was defending Gail. If Gail was one of those Fox News chicks and said that about Kobe, would we be defending? So we pick and choose who we want to jump on, and because we cool with them and they pass whatever test that we want them to, then we tend to be, oh nah, that's Jada, you know, she was going through it. But then the next person, they a piece of shit. So that's why we're not taken serious, because it's not consistent. Be consistent. If you hate on this one, hate on that one, or vice versa. Like, don't pick and choose. Like, she was going through, and her excuses pissed me off. That's why I said it was good you turned it off. You know, I was going through something, and fuck that. I wish Will would have said it. I don't care about your excuse. You did it. I'm over it now too, but don't do that.
But I told, I think Will could have came a little harder. I think that's the whole point of them getting together on the red table and kind of hashing it out. Because I know it was 4 years ago. So it's comfortable enough. Obviously, y'all were comfortable enough to say at the end, you know, we live together, die together, bad marriage for life. You know what I'm saying? And y'all laughed about it. You know, and it was really, that's some real shit. I'm like, yo, okay, cool. You know, that's how y'all feel. I mean, I don't got a bad marriage, you know, but I feel you. I see what y'all coming with. I dig it. Yeah, it just shows that y'all not perfect. Yeah. Y'all going through y'all shit. Y'all gonna go through y'all shit, and it's gonna continue to be like that. Y'all gotta go through your roller coasters, your hurdles, and sometimes y'all might have to climb some mountains to get there. But at the end of the day, y'all together. So that's all that matters, which is really dope. But I think Wilkes could have came out like, yo, you F me up too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could see it all in his eyes. He just wanted to listen, right? Because it's her show. You know, and he wanted to support her instead of bashing her. But you could see it in his eyes. His eyes was getting all red. He was damn near about to cry all over again. Because you know Will's a crying ass motherfucker, dog. You know, you could tell. Like,
he's an actor. You said you could tell.
He's a crying motherfucker, bro. He looked like he get into a fetal position and just be like, shit. Like, I'm hurt. Like, I'm just hurt.
I hope you didn't. Don't start
crying.
You know, for real. Like, he just grabs both his legs and just and start rocking. It's not wrong with that, man. It's not wrong with that. But at the end of the day, you just look like that guy, Will. Like, you look like you just he get punched in the face, he just gets punched in the face. Like, he doesn't fight back. But whatever, I'm not here to bash Will because it's not about Will. I salute the Will, if anything. I embrace that he was in front of Jada reenacting this whole situation from 4 years ago. I salute that man, for real, for real. I'm just making jokes. But Jada, come on, let's be realistic. You just wanted Alcina's dick, and you took advantage of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Got what you got. Then when things was working out, I was like, yo, I got to get back with something real. You bounce. Because that's what it was. It was something. She knew Will and Jada, besides the kids, Will and Jada is real. That Alsina joint is just fun. It's for the moment. Come on, man. Yeah. Come on, man. Like, Alsina, you good for somebody else, bro. Jada ain't it, and Jada was never it. But he was hopeful.
He might have thought that.
He was
sprung.
He
might have really thought that was going.
It was a pussy, bro.
Yeah. Well, no. I'm just saying. That's the point. Once that gets to you,
excuse my.
He might have really thought, yo, I got a chance. It's the same. How stupid is it that a lot of men? You've seen this. Both of y'all have seen this before. Have you ever seen a dude that was a banging chick in school, right? Even if forget school, work as adults, and she's beautiful. Everybody's on her, right? And she usually don't talk to nobody, but then you see this dude that's like Urkel. And he's like, what's up? And she gives him a conversation, then all of a sudden in his mind, I can get that. Even though you like, she's just being nice. And when you think about it, she kind of talks to everybody. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm looking at it like, no, she's good. She ain't trying to get at you. Right. Same thing, I would be like, nah, that's Jada Pinkett. She just wants fun. Then what did she say to him? Did she ever say I love you? Did she ever, did they go on dates? Did they go, or did they just, hey yo, I'm good, you good? Because we all had these jump offs where we'd be like, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. What you doing? Nah, I'm not sleeping or nothing. All right, I'll be there.
Right.
It was one of those, and you know what it's about. It wasn't let's go get steak and watch a movie. When you start watching a movie with a jump off, that becomes a relationship. That's how I feel. I just don't. Maybe I'm a dog for this or something, but I never wanted to have a relationship with the person that I'm just, hanging out with.